You have annoyed me for so much. You avoided everything about me. You think I'm a disgrace? Well, it's finally time to end you, that diamond guy.
Oh, hey, a package waited 3 a.m. Where am I?
You're in the room, you idiot.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's one to switch.
I am so tired of you. I will end you right here, right now. Never mind, my backup doesn't come for another 20 minutes. So, we have some time to kill. You like sports?
Wii Sports?
No.
Yeah, then no. But I do have something that you don't have.
And what is that?
Apple with GoodNight! How can I survive this? How can I do this? Hey. Oh my god, it's me from the past! If you want to stop them, you have to play a game. And then they will be weak enough for you to attack them. I have to play Sonic.Exe. Well, it doesn't have to exactly be it. There's no time. You have to do it. Okay. Here goes nothing. Finally, time to talk about Sonic.Exe, Spirits of Hell. Sonic is a game that was made in 1991, and trust me, if I told you everything about the Sonic history, we'd probably be here for 50 years. All you need to know is that Sonic is popular, and around the 2010s, creepypastas were also popular. So a guy created Sonic.Exe. It was a creepypasta that consisted of a guy getting a game that had a Sonic demon, killed Sonic's friends, and the person that played it. The idea had a lot of potential, but just didn't do well. But then a game released that changed that. Sonic.Exe Nightmare Beginning. Yeah, we're not talking about this game. The game was a change from Sonic.Exe that added story elements and better gameplay, which inspired this game. Well, now I have to choose how many lives I get. And as you know, oh no, I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, so I'm gonna choose Poor Child. Anyway, the game starts off like normal Sonic, going around Green Hill at the speed of light, rolling around at the speed of sound. Then when Sonic gets a call from Tails, Sonic hangs up because he hates foxes. So Tails goes to check up on Sonic. Oh, the dead animals. Oh, the humanity. So many dead birds. Imagine walking into New York City and seeing a bunch of dead pigeons and then Sonic. Hey, Sonic. 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 Sonic, 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 oh thank god, it's just O.J. Simpson Sonic. Now we have the option to run or stay with Sonic. Now I'm pretty smart, so of course I'm gonna go with him.
Oh, you already started the plane. Sonic? What are you doing?
I think I made the right choice. Knuckles starts to go off for his morning jog and then Scaly Boy shows up. Then you start to move. Well, I could continue or see what happens when time runs out. Oh, he dies. Robotnik runs away trying to escape from giving Sonic the Chaos Emerald, but he's not dealing with normal Sonic, he's dealing with Blood Sonic. Well, again, I love time. Fun! Anyway, after you get away from Sonic, you get sent down to a little cave. Now, here's how the level usually works. The beginning part is about the story, then a gameplay section, and then a final boss type thing near the end. With Tails' level hide and seek, you have to hide behind these cave shafts while waiting for Sonic to go away. If Sonic sees you, run! And I mean run. He is fast, and dead. The only way of living is by running to a rocket, where you can escape him. After making your way through the place, you have to press a switch that opens a door and gets rid of Sonic. And this is the final section. Sonic chases you as obstacles get in the way of these and these and these. If you couldn't tell, this game is hard. After making it through then Tails survives. Knuckles' section is another fun challenge. There are blockways blocking the way to escape. The only way of getting through them is by a red ring. Let me explain the rings real quick. The green ring stops you from making a bad choice, like me choosing to go with Sonic for the 50th time. I really trust him. Red ring helps get rid of paths, but spawns illusion, which is a Sonic.Exe that touches you and makes you go insane. And the black/blue ones we'll get to later. By touching the red ring, you can get through, but illusion spawns, making it difficult to get away. Eventually, the effects go away, but then the barriers are back as well. You have to do the platforming while Knuckles is running away from illusion. Ending section is a bunch of spikes and a choice that has a 50-50. So I just use Siri. Robotnik's level is insane, so after the section I died at last time, you have a 50-50 chance again. But this one, you have to be stupid. See, you want to use Metal Sonic on Sonic.Exe because he's the strongest robot, but if you do that, then Sonic.Exe will destroy him, and you have no protection. So you have to be an idiot and use Scratch and Groundle, his weakest robots. After that, the gameplay begins. Oh my god, I forgot that Robotnik has a jetpack that doesn't work. You have to do platforming with that and avoid obstacles, while there was steam coming out of everywhere, and you have to put up a shield to make it survive. You only have 30 seconds with the shield, so watch out. There are 3 sections to this level: easy, medium, and hard. With easy, you have unlimited time, but with medium, a shadow gets closer and closer, and if you're not fast enough, you're dead. And the final section, hard, might as well be the final boss, because man, this is hard! In the final section of the level, you have to be as fast as possible and use good platforming without Sonic.Exe catching you or you dying stupidly. This took me so long, and if you do all of that, Robotnik survives. So the main 3 levels are fun and creative, but now it's endgame. And unlike Nightmare Beginning, there are different routes each person can take. If everybody survives, then that's a route. If Tails and Knuckles or just another 2 combinations survive, that's another route. And if just one person survives, that's a route. There are 7 routes altogether, so it's time to go through them, starting with... So in the Tails' route, you head back to Green Hill because you're stupid.
What?
What was I supposed to do? Well, this is where the blue/black ring comes into play. It allows a character to survive on its own route without the other 2 characters, just you have to look for it like the other 2 rings. So if you plan to do a solo route, you need this. By the way, the reason I'm saying blue/black is that the game says it's blue, but the color is black. Man, Sonic has always been colorblind. So we then see ghosts of a bunch of dead pigeons and then we fall. So after that, we make it to the endgame level, but you have to use the ring's energy. Sonic is faster and will no matter what hit you, and takes 1/4 of the ring. If you get hit 5 times, you're dead. This is very tricky as you have to have an exact route. This part is difficult, but with some tries you can get it. After that, Tails is thrown into another dimension, while trying to get away from Sonic.Exe, and meets up with a version of himself telling how he can reset the timeline and save his 2 friends. And in the same cutscene, Sonic.Exe, or Elxio as he's actually called, has a conversation with Executor, meaning that this could be part of the Nightmare Beginning story. Then we get to the final battle of this route, which is kind of like the Death Egg. You have to hit him on the head, but while that happens, Robotnik fires lasers at you, and Knuckles drops ice and bombs, and then there's this good dog and other stuff. After that, Tails freaking decapitates Sonic, and that's the end of the route. Again, it has a blue/black ring that you have to get through in order to get into the stage. You get placed in a hydrosity zone. There is no actual level before the boss. The boss for this route is a giant water beam that Sonic.Exe sends at you that comes up from behind you, and you have to try and let go of these pillar things to get away from it. If you hit spikes more than once, you're basically dead. The water moves extremely fast, so you better make a quick recovery. After you make through all of that, the route ends. It's pretty more simpler than Tails'. Again, blue, black, whatever, who cares. You have to do a bunch of platforming with the broken jetpack, but Sonic.Exe attacks you by swiping up across the screen. You have to be very precise, or else Sonic.Exe will kill you. In the boss fight, you have to shoot Sonic.Exe while he shoots different beams, projectiles at you. It is very hard to avoid them, and if you don't have a strategy, you are dead. Again, after this route, you might want to do it though, because, you know, there's a big fat guy standing on a mountain. During the beginning, we start to learn how to switch characters, something that happens a lot during the 2-character route. Tails can fly and get through flying routes and flying needles that open doors. Knuckles breaks through walls. During the boss type thing, Tails gets hit with a big red ring, which can cause illusion for a long time. And this section is hard. Again, if you don't have an exact plan or something, you are gonna die. But the thing is, the reason why this is just cool is because Knuckles can't see him, but Tails can. So if you platform as Knuckles, Tails is high as hell. Whee! Oh my god, I'm high as crap.
Run!
You know, I'm gonna make the exact same mistake. Hell nah, bye. FNAF. This is FNAF. Nah, just kidding. Well, not about the FNAF theme, but just so we're moving on to the next section. Robotnik wants to open an event, but obviously Sonic is in it, so Robotnik tells Tails to be careful. In this fight, you have to strategically go through the doors without running into Sonic.Exe. He will spawn in many different rooms, but if he spawns in the same room as you, you better not move to a different room or else he'll heal that. You have to make it all the way to the other side without Sonic.Exe finding you, because if he does, he's dead. And then Robotnik just lies and said, haha, Sonic is dead, we can't do anything about it, screw you, Tails. During this route, it's a double boss fight! Robotnik has to fight Tails, and Knuckles has to fight Sonic. Tails can get defeated by letting him hit all the orbs of stuff, and then he gets electrocuted. Sonic can get hit by Reflection, but also Illusion can also attack. 2, 4, and 5 are the hardest. Double boss fight! Yeah! 3 characters survive. This is the actual ending according to the creator, so shut up, you can't choose which ending. All the characters find out what happened to Sonic and head to Sky Sanctuary. This is a 3-layered boss fight and is so cool. First up is Robotnik. Sonic.Exe turns into God, which apparently he already was. During this fight, you have to avoid Sonic while he chases you. The only way to win this fight is by letting Sonic get hit by the pills long enough. You have to avoid him and do a little loop-de-loop and stuff to do that. Then Sonic.Exe falls all the way down, and now it's Knuckles' turn. Sonic.Exe shoots a bunch of beams, while you wait for a thing to charge up that makes him cry because he's sad. And the cry hurts. Don't get hit by the cry. It also adds water and other stuff like that, where you have to climb up in order to make sure you don't get hit by it. This is a little bit harder than Robotnik's, but it's still pretty easy enough. And oh my god, it's time for the big final fight! Knuckles gets hit and you have to save him. Tails saves him by jumping on a robot, and Sonic.Exe lets him go and Knuckles gets away. But now it's time for Tails to fight him. So basically it's the exact same robot, Death Egg robot type thing, but now you have to fight him, and oh my god, it's so chaotic as he shoots different beams, Illusion comes out, oh my god, this is so cool. This is how you end a game, not, you know, how Sonic.Exe ended the game. But, of course, it's still hard, as a poor child that I am.
Now! Tails! Run!
Like Sonic, but also I don't want to die. But also I really love chili dogs, but also I don't want to die. But also Sonic.Exe is really cool, but also I don't want to die. This is what Sonic.Exe should have been. It's very special. Is it great? Well, that's how you look from it. It is wickedly hard, but it's a fun challenge enough. And the gameplay isn't just move to the right. It's completely up to your opinion. But well, it's time. You may have all that, but I have one thing that you will never, ever have. Wii music! Ah! What the hell just happened?